Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to Sports Time HQ. I'm your host, Fernando. Joining with me today is my great co-host Gary, uh, and of course, for you guys listening on TikTok, I will be repeating Gary's questions because he's already got banned.
Already.
He's already he's
We
already
didn't even
got
start yet.
banned. So again, if you do want to listen to him right away, be sure to go on our YouTube channel. We are live right there, and that is where we usually do our shows. But again, Gary is banned for the next 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
again,
So
oh, I
stupid.
can't. That is the funniest thing. And also Trick or Treat season, Dia de los Muertos season. It's officially
Yes, sir.
over, but StreamYard was lucky enough to give us some cool graphics, so had to add in some graphics in it. Maybe a little trick or treat, maybe a little skeleton, a little woo-woo. I don't know. I got some 12 a.m. energy, and we got a little pumpkin. Oh, and it's blocking you, Gary. Don't worry, we won't block you. We won't block you. But I think we'll
I'm
keep
already
trick or
banned from
treat.
one site.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Um, okay. I still have the music going, do I?
Yeah.
Gary, I don't have my music working. I can't hear it. The music. I don't understand.
It's all good.
But
All good.
we're back. We're back. Of course, we got our starts and sit questions. YouTube. Again, your questions will go live on our YouTube channel. If you guys do go on our YouTube right now and ask a question, you will get answered right away. TikTok, be getting to you in a second. Once we go through our little notes and everything that we usually go to, the usual stuff that we go through. But again, if you want your questions answered like that, go on TikTok, go on YouTube. All right, let's dive into some news and notes. Gary, we'll start with some quick news and some quick notes. Trade deadline is in 2 days. 1 day for me now, but 2 days for you.
hmm
Um, also, did you enjoy getting an extra hour of sleep today?
I actually didn't even use it to my advantage. I got up at 6:45.
Six
So
forty-five. You got up.
technically 7:45, but
Oh my god.
yeah.
See, I don't get an extra hour of sleep. Japan doesn't. We
Yeah.
don't. We don't go and get extra sleep. Or
Yeah.
lose sleep. They just don't switch time. So now we're a 14-hour time difference. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I don't know why it is that way that I just like every single time the clocks go back an hour,
Yeah.
or I guess yeah, we get an hour of sleep. I just wake up early. I think my body's just used to waking up between I mean, yeah, I was gonna say between 8:30 to 9 o'clock usually.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
but technically I would be waking up at 7:45 today. So it's just how my body is. I would love
Yeah.
to,
Your body's
you
used
know,
to it.
right, exactly. But I mean, it's different when I'm at school, I guess, sometimes because I
Oh,
mean,
you're back
sometimes
home
I'm
again.
yeah, I'm back home this weekend. I'll be home again next weekend too. But I I need to sleep when I'm up at 2 a.m. as a student,
Yeah.
right? You know how it is.
I
So
don't know
it's a
how
little bit
that
different.
is.
Right.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed it. I think the worst part for me was 1 year I had to, we moved clocks forward and
hmm
I had to get up for work and I didn't go to bed until
mm
like, I don't know, 3 in the morning, just before the time switched.
Yeah.
So I was only running on like 3 hours of sleep or something. It was
That's so
nuts.
rough.
It was nuts. But yeah, trade deadlines in 2 days. We're excited. A lot of possibilities of teams trading some solid fantasy assets. So it'd be nice
Mm.
to see what's going to happen there. But we did see a trade. Wasn't any fantasy relation to it, but it is a decent trade. Ravens trading cornerback Jair Alexander in a 27 seventh round pick to the Eagles for a 26 sixth. Um, I thought Jair Alexander was actually good. What happened to him?
Yeah, I think just injuries kind of got to him apparently. But
It's
he
true.
used to be the second best corner in the league, and kind of just fell off a cliff. But he was good for my Packers for a while, and then he kind of just got frail and old, I guess, and that tends to happen with some players. But um, he wasn't really good with the Ravens in the few games that he
Yeah.
played either. So
Yeah, so I mean, the Ravens get a 6th-round pick back for it. General manager Chris Greer and the Dolphins, former general manager, anyways, and the Dolphins have mutually, I'm going to put that in quotes, mutually agreed to part ways. And Champ Kelly will serve as Dolphins interim GM. It's already been also stated the Dolphins are open to trading the deadline as well. Gary, I'm going to ask you this because I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts. Say you're Champ Kelly, you're the interim GM. What would you do in this situation?
I mean, are you asking me about how I would rebuild the Dolphins, or?
Yeah, like because he's not guaranteed a general manager spot next year. He's just going to
No,
be the
you're
general
definitely right.
manager for the rest of the season.
Yeah, so you're saying how can he try to maybe solidify a spot for next year?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being honest with you, like the thing with the NFL, right, is that there are the good teams and the bad, obviously.
Yeah.
And no matter what people say, within the organization, teams know when they're going to be good, know when they're going to be bad, and they know when, that deadline for, them to be proven wrong has passed. And I think that's kind of passed for the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of know that, like, they're going to be bad. I mean, they've already been bad, and they're going to get a top pick next year. I think your best job is, in all honesty, try to see what you can get assets wise and build for, if it's not you, the next regime that's coming in, and people within the organization don't forget that type of stuff.
Now
So
you're looking for more picks or players, younger generation
I
players.
I would say picks, or maybe young guys for,
Okay.
cheap deals that can maybe help in a rebuild. Young unproven guys, maybe guys that went in like the first or second round but just haven't worked out with their teams, and maybe you can trade like a fifth or sixth rounder to get him and just see if he can show what he was drafted for. Or I'm just kind of thinking along the lines of the fact that your season's over, and like I said, if it's not you, they have a new regime coming in. Try your best to just give them the assets. And like I said, people don't forget about that in the organization. So,
Well, then let me follow up with this question. Would you Devon Achane obviously is the face of the franchise for now. Tua, questionable. Jalen Waddle, let's say. What's your say on Jalen Waddle's stance? Would you trade Jalen Waddle? Because at this point you wouldn't have any receivers. Parker Washington would you be your number one?
right. And that's bad. But
And at
I
that rate,
did
you're basically
see,
throwing the season.
yeah, no, for sure. But I was actually just scrolling on Twitter right now. I saw that they're asking for a first rounder for Jalen Waddle. So I don't know what teams are going to want to shove that out. I don't think a lot. I certainly
He's
wouldn't, in
so
all
young.
honesty. Yeah, he is, but first round pick, I mean, unless you're genuinely like a guaranteed contender, like, which as of right now, I don't know who
Patriots.
are. Yeah, totally. I don't know like who are the solidified like 100% contenders, like teams that are going to be in the conference championships. Like, you expect the Chiefs to be there, but it's like, how many of these teams this year
Yeah.
do I realistically see throwing out a first round pick
Yeah.
for Jalen Waddle? I don't really know. But if they are able to get a first round pick for him, and maybe something else, because I think that's not all they're gonna want, just one for one.
Yeah.
I would ship him away, in all honesty. Like, I think you need to do these type of moves. It's gonna suck because he's a great player, but you need to do these moves for a rebuild.
Now, I mean, the only thought is if you are getting rid of Waddle, and obviously Hill's going to go out in free agency, my guess is they're probably going to want that first round pick to maybe use with their other first round pick or like a first and
Yeah,
second trade up. Maybe get Jeremiah Smith, who should be coming out in the draft
not this year, but 2 years from now. Yeah.
next year. Okay, next year. I didn't know if he was eligible to declare this year.
No, not this year, but
Not
Carnell
yet.
Tate, another OSU guy. He'll be first
Yeah,
rounder too.
that's
So
he sucks. Just
yeah,
kidding.
he sucks.
Just kidding. Don't you worry. I'm just bashing OSU because Gary's.
I think he had like 6 catches for 150 and 2 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah, it's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Well, let's get into some injury report. But before we get into the injury report, obviously this is a football podcast. But we gotta talk about the cinema that went down
Yeah,
last night. Absolute
absolutely crazy.
cinema.
Yeah, it was
I just
nasty
could
work.
not. I could not believe what the Blue Jays folded and lost their season.
Yeah.
They oh
I was at Foxwoods actually. Um, I went there last night. I had no
you
intentions
hit,
on
by the
doing
way.
any.
You had the Dodgers winning, no?
Yeah, and I mean that's like one of my futures parlay. I now need the Buckeyes to win the Natty.
Oh
So I
Jesus.
mean, at
Jeez.
least, I mean, regardless, I just want to see a good. I want to see what they'll offer me for a cash out because I mean, I obviously have faith and 100% confidence in them. I don't think anybody's going to beat them. But if they give me a juicy cash out, then like I might as well take it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, leg one was Dodgers to win the World Series. Got that down. Now it's just Buckeyes to turn 50 into 800. That would be really nice coming in around New Year's, or actually coming around my birthday. National championship was January 20th last year. My birthday is the 22nd. So that would be a nice birthday gift if they're able to
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, no, I was at Foxwoods last night and the place is going crazy. I mean, especially when Vladdy came up in the top of the ninth, I think it was. He led off the top of the ninth and he like just got under it, hit it to like the beginning of the track.
Yeah.
We all thought he got it to walk it off, and that would have been so crazy. What would have been
Vladdy would have
so
won MVP.
crazy. Oh, I think so too. But at the same time, if Bichette did it, then he would have won MVP. There are so many players that could have won MVP just off
Yeah.
that game alone. I mean, Bichette had the 3-run shot. I thought that alone was going to give it to him, and then he had a shot um, to hit another 3-run home run to like take the lead or something like that, or like break the tie. I don't know.
Yeah.
Later, much later in the game, but yeah, Vladdy would have won it if you walked it off right there. I mean, that was such a crazy game.
It was nuts.
I couldn't believe Miguel Rojas tied that game in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh my goodness. And it was a pinch hit too. A pinch hit.
It was so
Miguel
unbelievable.
Rojas. I just it was just I'm just slowly waking up and everything, and I have the game on the
Yeah,
side, and all of a sudden I hear Rojas, and I just
yeah,
opened my eyes again, and I was like, no shot, we just watched this happen, and I'm like,
yeah.
man, I was like, the Blue Jays have had so many opportunities to win the series, and I'm
Mhm.
blowing it. Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, ground ball. I mean, you're telling me you can't score that? Couldn't score? They throw it to home?
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, that was a crazy play. Again, Miguel Rojas on the defensive end this time.
It was
That
just
was crazy.
absolutely nuts.
But yeah,
I
for my friends that were there with me, I was like, man, obviously I root the Dodgers on so hard there, but like, I feel so bad for Jays fans. Like, I feel so bad for them.
You mean
Like,
Keith?
oh yeah, no, I mean, like, dude, they're up 3-2 going back home. Like, you have to expect them to win. But I mean, then again, it's the Dodgers. Like, they're the best team in baseball, and in baseball, anything can
Yeah,
happen, especially
yeah.
when you win Game 6, go into Game 7. Anything can happen in Game 7.
You
That's
have
in any
all the
sport.
momentum
So
going to that
yeah,
last
that
game.
too. Exactly. I mean,
Shout
Keith
out
was
to
saying it.
Yamamoto too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He went
Pitched
absolutely
game
nuts.
6, coming in and pitching game 7 as well at the end.
I think he pitched Game 2 also.
Yeah, 2, 6, and
Yeah,
7.
yeah.
And
So
he was thinking about he was warming up for game 3 as well in the extra
yeah,
innings.
yeah, yeah. To go on
Not
the
to mention,
18th or whatever it was, 19th.
well,
Yeah, absolutely insane. But Keith was saying it like all the, you know, all the it's now all on the Jays. Like all the
yeah,
pressure's on the Jays now because they got to win at home and they couldn't do it. But man, like I said, I told my boys, I said, even if the Jays won, like I still would have been so happy because like that was an unbelievable World Series. Probably, in all honesty,
yeah.
the best I've ever seen. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I was leading up to that question to ask you. Do you think like if you could rank this out of the last 5 or 10, maybe, like
No,
where would you put this? Like
I
this.
think I think in my life the top two. And I mean, you could call me biased because the Indians were in it, but they lost. So I mean, you could
Yeah,
say what you want, but I think 2016 and 2025 are the two best World Series I've ever seen. I honestly might say 2025 is the best out of
yeah.
those two. And
20.
2016 was phenomenal. And I mean, I was on the losing end of it, but like it was so crazy. And I just got so reminded of Rajai Davis hitting that home run against Aroldis Chapman in like in the ninth, and when what's his name, Miguel Rojas did it last night. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. I had so many flashbacks. I was going nuts at the casino. It was crazy. But
I would put those up there as well. I'd also put the 2018 Red Sox Dodgers because I think that was also
yeah,
really good.
no, that was a really good one too. That had another what 19 inning game or something like that.
Yeah,
18
18
inning game.
innings, tied for the
Yeah,
longest now. Dodgers come
yeah,
up on top this year, but last time it was the Red Sox, right?
yeah. I think
No,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Dodgers came up both times. Max
Did
Muncy hit a
they?
walk off.
Oh yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yep, you're right.
crazy, crazy. Yeah, but
Those
this
yeah,
was
those
this
those are
week.
probably the best three that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I think.
this year was cinema. I honestly I was kind of bummed to see the Dodgers back, and I was like,
Hmm.
also the Blue Jays maybe they'll get swept. I mean, what the heck's gonna happen? Phillies just
Right,
got swept, and I was like, all
right.
right, this might turn into like a not so good World Series, but
Hmm.
by far one of the best World Series I've seen, by
Yeah,
far.
same here.
All right, let's get back into some football. I'm answering you guys' questions very, 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 very soon. We'll just go through the injury report real quick, and then hopefully Gary will get unbanned very soon.
Yeah. What, 12 minutes? Yeah.
12 minutes?
Mm.
My God, can't believe it. All right, quarterbacks. Going through the quarterbacks, Gary, you know the drill. Michael Penix Jr., bone bruise, foot, ankle. He is off the injury report, will play against New England. Bryce Young, high ankle sprain. He is off the injury report, which is pretty shocking dealing with that high ankle sprain, but he will start. Just a sub note. Andy Dalton is questionable for Sunday's game. Again, they're facing Green Bay. Jane Daniels, hamstring injury. He will be back and playing against Seattle. J.G. McCarthy, ankle injury. He will finally be back. God tier quarterback will be playing against Detroit.
God's here.
Uh,
Allah.
Brock Purdy dealing with that toe injury. He's out against the Giants. Mac Jones to start once again. Joe Flacco dealing with that throwing shoulder injury. He is playing to start against Chicago. And Kyler Murray out once again on Monday Night Football against Dallas. Jacoby Brissett set to make his third straight start. Gary, talk to me. What's your thoughts?
I think the two biggest names here, obviously one is Jaden Daniels, your
Yep.
third round pick. You need him to play.
Yeah.
That goes without saying, obviously. But I think the second biggest name here is Joe Flacco, in all honesty. Not necessarily for his fantasy outlook, but for Jamar and T, I mean, they need him. T. Higgins has scored 3 touchdowns in the last 4 games. That's all with Joe Flacco playing QB. And Jamar Chase, I think, averages like 16 targets a game in the last 3 games,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
mind-boggling. So I think, like I said, it's not necessarily for Joe Flacco's fantasy output, but it kind of is because he's put up 19 plus points in the last 3 games. So if you have him, you're probably going to start him. And I think it's more on T. Higgins and Jamar, but they need him to go too. So it's good.
For y'all on TikTok, Gary saying Jaden Daniels, Joe Flacco, the biggest two names on the injury report. And I agree mainly on the Joe Flacco side of things because I was live before the show as well on TikTok, and I was mentioning how Joe Flacco, the concern is do you start Higgins this week? Because Higgins does good, but it is Joe Flacco's throwing shoulder. That is the biggest concern on that. And if it is going to keep on hurting, I mean, he's going to keep on throwing and it's just going to hurt and hurt and hurt, and they might have to run the ball for the rest of the game.
Possible.
So I think Joe Flacco is a big name to mention. Also a big name, no biasy here, but J.J. McCarthy coming back. This is big. And the reason why I say it's big,
I'm listening.
The reason why I say it's big is, again, I mentioned how god tier of a quarterback he was beginning of the season with Marcus Grant on the show, of course. And he had to snipe me in fantasy football. But again, I think the biggest concern is he needs to come back and he needs to play good. And if he doesn't come back and play good, there might be questions on if J.J. McCarthy is the future for the Vikings. Should they have gotten rid of Sam Darnold? I do believe, though, the Detroit and Minnesota game will be a high-scoring affair. I think it's going to be back and forth. But I will say J.J. McCarthy needs to win this game. If he doesn't win this game, the Vikings are going to be a little bit in trouble as well because the Vikings do currently sit on the bottom at 3-4. So they will go probably game or 2 games back from third place. But this is J.J. McCarthy. He needs to come back. Even if he does lose, He needs to show that he puts up a good fight.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't like it.
especially for no, I mean I don't like him. No, you're right. But no, you're right. It's a guy that kind of needs to prove that he can play, I guess. He's only played up to this point, what, like 4 games in 2 years. So, he needs to get on the field. And I don't even know if I can say that Jettas and Addison need him on the field because I don't know if that means that, they're going to be getting the ball or not with JJ
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy at the helm. But we will see. If he turns out good, then yes, Jettas and Addison need him on the field. But I'd like to see him throw the ball to Hawkinson. Don't have him anymore, but just would love to see it because I know Hawkinson still has it in him to be a good tight end. But just doesn't look like it's working out in Minnesota.
Yeah, I hope listen, it will work out. It will work. Everything will work
We'll
out.
see. Listen, he is God tier, so we will see.
God tier. God tier. Melvin, what's going on?
What's up,
He's
man?
saying, hey, he made sure to say, hey, Gary, this time. He made sure
Yes,
to say, hey,
sir.
Gary. Melvin, you just missed it. We just talked some baseball. You just missed some good baseball. Que pasa, mi amigo? Why'd you miss out on the baseball? All right. Let's get into some running back injury report. Isaiah Pacheco sprained MCL. He is out against Buffalo. Alvin Kamara, ankle injury, expected to play against the Rams. Roshan Johnson and DeAndre Swift, both back and groin out against Cincinnati. Hassan Haskins, hamstring injury. He is out. Ramondre Stevenson, he is also out. So, again, big names for you, Gary. Please preach to the choir, please.
Hey, man. Hopefully it is Henderson Day. I'm starting him. He's projected 13 points. I would like it if it's closer to 20. But again, 13 points would be like his best all season. So I absolutely hope he goes off.
Anytime touchdown for Henderson today?
I'm hoping he goes for 2+.
You're still muted. Let that person I said hi to.
Yeah. No, I hope he goes for 2 touchdowns. I would absolutely love it. But I think he needs this game. He hasn't really had a break so far this season. I think this is his break now. So
yeah, I'm all in. I'm starting Henderson in every which possible way I can. I'm starting Henderson in every single league. I've got a lot of questions on TikTok already. I did have a couple of them about Henderson, about Monungai, about Bam Knight, and I do have Henderson over them. Tyrone Tracy, another one that also was another one. But like you said, Gary, I think Henderson. It is Henderson Day. I took it out of my notes. Henderson Day. This is the week he has to produce. This is the week he has to show that he's going to be the number one top dog. Because if he doesn't produce, then the question becomes: can Henderson finally translate what he did in college to the NFL? And if it's not this week, then there's gonna be a lot of questions. But
dude,
also another one.
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll
no, go ahead, and then I'll take a stab at the next one.
Well, no, I was just gonna say if they don't give him more carries than Terrell Jennings, by the way, who's your RB3, I think that's his name.
Yeah,
I will be so livid because, I mean, why did you even draft him at that point?
They just elevated someone else too, Dearness Johnson. Don't forget about him.
Former Brown. Let's go. Yeah, he's the guy that's going to be the lead ball carrier today. Can't wait.
He should be the RB3 in that offense.
Dude, he should be an RB1 somewhere because he was a dog with
what?
us.
But don't forget the Browns. The Browns are like a Division III type of football team.
Maybe so, but go look at what he did against your Patriots in 2021.
Yeah,
I was at that game.
That is true.
I was at that game. I think he ran for like 150 yards on 20 carries. It was crazy.
Yeah, he did go nuts. Henderson needs to see 20+ carries today.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
I'll go into my next take on the running backs. Kyle Monungai. I've gotten a lot of questions on Monungai because Swift and Roshan are both out. So it is, again, Monungai Day as well for him.
You got to start him.
You do. But now the question becomes, do you start Henderson or Monungai?
I mean, if you have both.
All right. Before you even keep going, I'm going to give you some names. Rank them from 1 to 5 or 1 to 4.
Okay.
Henderson.
Just for today.
Yeah, just for today. Henderson, Monungai, Bam Knight, and Tyrone Tracy.
Okay. Wow. I'll
And
be
Kareem
honest with
Hunt.
you.
We'll add Kareem Hunt in the mix.
All right. So at the bottom, I'm gonna go with Bam Knight. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
go Tracy.
Okay.
So here's this. Bam Knight way down here, if
Okay.
you can even see.
Bam Knight, number 5.
Then a big leap. Tracy.
Tracy at number
It was
4. But he mentioned
Monungai
big
Henderson and
big
who?
leap.
And Hunt. Monungai Henderson and Hunt. I think I'm gonna go with Hunt at 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go actually Henderson at 3, Hunt
It's a
2,
tough
Monungai
it's a
at 1.
tough it's a tough question.
Dude,
Realistically it's actually a tough
so
question.
let me talk you through my process. So I think that Bam Knight, I don't know. I hope that, he can take over as the
Yeah.
lead one back and
Yeah.
have a good week, but I don't really know what to think about him. Then you go to Tracy, who I think is actually going to have. I think the top 4 guys that are in this are going to have 12 plus points. So I just want to throw that out there. But I think if I had to rank the top 4 out of those guys, it would be Tracy 4, and then Kareem Hunt. I put above him just because he's going to get all the carries today. Even if there was
Mm,
another guy, Brashard Smith, I think they starting to give him
yeah.
carries.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the only guy that they give carries at the goal line is Kareem Hunt. So he's going to get all the goal line carries, which is exactly what you want in fantasy for those 6 points. Then I went with Henderson because I see him getting 15 points, but at the same time, I don't know if I just trust this, Mike Vrabel or like Patriots offense to give him the ball that many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
I know he's going to produce, but it's like, how many times is he actually going to get opportunities to produce? I hope a ton, but in all honesty, I'm 50-50 on that right now. So I'm going to stick him right in the middle at 3. And then I said, no, I think I said Hunt at 2, right?
Yeah. Hunter 2. Henderson
Yeah.
at 3.
So
Monungai at 1.
I put Hunt at 2 because he's got the touchdown upside. That's why I went with that. Monungai, I think, is going to go crazy, to be totally honest with you. He's playing against the Bengals,
Okay.
who are awful. I think it's going to be a good game script. Well, actually, I don't know if it's going to be a good game script because Flacco's been playing great, but
Yeah.
we're going to be able to run the ball all day on that defense.
Okay. Okay. I will rank it as Henderson at number 1.
Okay.
Hunt number 2. Monungai number 2. Hunt at 3. Tracy at 4. Bam Knight at 5. And the reason for that is Henderson, obviously we expect a great day, but the reason Hunt's not at 2 compared to you is because it's against the Bills. And I'm not saying Hunt will have a bad day. Hunt will still have a good day, but I think it's going to be more of a passing back and forth type of game. It's going to be another high scoring game that we usually see between the Bills and the Chiefs. So that is my take. Did you just request to join?
Yep. I just got him.
Okay.
No, I can definitely see that too. Oh, gotta do this. I can definitely see that too. But the Bills' run defense isn't good, so I kind of see,
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt getting in the end zone at least once.
I also can agree to that. I can agree to that. Are you in?
Yeah, I think I'm frozen though, or you might be frozen for me. I don't know.
I might be frozen. I think it's loading. The Surface Pro is a bit laggy. Bits laggy. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the wide receivers. Big names, some big names. Nico Collins, concussion, set to play this week against Denver. Jacoby Myers, knee toed, to play this week against Jacksonville. Terry McLaurin, quad injury. He is out against Seattle. Puka Nacua, dealing with that ankle injury. He will make his return this week against New Orleans. Rashid Shaheed, hip injury, expected to play against the Rams. Luther Burton, concussion. He is out against Cincinnati. Marvin Mims, concussion, out against Houston. Dontayvion Wicks, calf injury, out against Carolina. Travis Hunter, knee injury. He is on IR. for the next 4 games. Ricky Pearsall, knee injury. He is out against the Giants. Cooper Cup, heel and hamstring, questionable for against Washington. And Calvin Ridley, hamstring injury, out against the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, some of the biggest names, obviously, we need Nico Collins to get going. Like, I have him in a couple leagues and just really hasn't been that great. I think he's like wide receiver, like 30, maybe
Yeah.
25, like that range, which is just not good enough. You drafted him probably like wide receiver 6 in the first like beginning, like late first,
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the second round. So you need him to, get going a little bit. But that starts with Stroud, and I've already talked about him. So I won't dive that much into it. But obviously, Puka Nacua coming back is great. One guy that sucks to see on here is Terry McLaurin. He just came back and had a spectacular game. Not spectacular, but
Boom.
had a great game. Had 2 phenomenal catches, a touchdown catch, and the catch on the sideline that was nasty. I was just kind of getting happy to see him back on the field, but he's out again. So
Yeah, it's tough to see Scary Terry. Again, also Puka Nacua being back, Nico Collins, I agree. He needs to do something.
mhm.
I'm curious on the Travis Hunter knee injury because it was very like just a casual, hey, he's going on IR
Yeah.
with a knee injury that he suffered during practice, but it wasn't a torn ACL, nothing ACL, MCL. Like he didn't tear anything. He's just going to be out for 4 weeks.
Mhm.
So that's just concerning to see. I do think something to keep in mind is Calvin Ridley being out as well because he is again rumored to be around with the trade deadline.
Mhm.
It would have been nice for the Titans if they were trading him to get him to be back this week, have like a star week, and then sell him high.
Yeah.
But he could also be out the door. I think they're going to maybe see what they have in their offense, if they can win or if they can do good on their offense without him. And hey, he's shipping up to not to Boston, hopefully.
Yeah. We'll see. I think the biggest thing here is just like there are some big names here, and you kind of need them
Yeah,
to get healthy because we're getting to the end of fantasy. Surprisingly enough, like
it's so
it's
crazy.
flying by. So you need those guys to get back and healthy.
Yeah, I'm excited for the playoffs, but I'm also nervous because I am struggling in a couple leagues.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah. Uh, Tight ends, only 2. Brock Bowers, he's returned this week from a knee injury against Jacksonville, first week back in God knows how many weeks. Dalton Schultz also dealing with that knee shoulder injury. He is expected to play against Denver. Obviously, I think big one unanimously is Brock Bowers.
Of course, that's huge.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much the biggest one. Um, Also with the Baltimore Miami game, of course, we got to talk a little bit about Thursday Night Football. We both had the over, right? And it hit
Yeah,
the under. Hit the under,
yeah,
no? I did mention this was a game that was going to hit the under. Should have just went with the under. Should have just did it. I didn't do it.
happens.
Yep. It's okay. It's okay. But all right. Are we ready to go into some questions, Gary?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Guys, again on TikTok, we are answering your questions right away on YouTube. If you go on our YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the like button on our YouTube. We're live right there right now. So we are smashing it. If you guys ask questions on there. But let's take some questions in from you guys. All right, 40-second wonder. Pick 3. Adams, Adunze, Vidal, Manungai. Pick 3.
I'm gonna say Adams, Manungai, Vidal.
Yeah, that's the exact ones I would have done. Thunderwood, which 2? Kittle, Addison, or Manungai?
Which 2?
Yeah.
Oof. I think I'm gonna
I'm
go with
I go
Kittle. I'm
Kittle
gonna, I'm gonna
Manungai.
go. Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna say Addison. I want to see how JJ McCarthy does.
I
I think
just said
it's.
that. I said that earlier. Earlier in the show. Someone asked me about
Oh,
Addison.
did
And
you?
Addison's been putting up like consistent numbers, but
Yeah,
not with JJ McCarthy.
right. And I don't know. I don't. They haven't played together yet, right? Maybe they played
I don't
one
think
game
so.
together. I don't think so. I think like once Addison's suspension was up, JJ was like already a week or two into the injury. So they haven't played together yet. I just want to see how they play together. I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to hurt to see how they play. I don't really expect him to go for like 25 plus points. So if he puts up like 15 points, then he doesn't kill you by benching him. Hopefully, whoever you replace him with at your flex or wide receiver two, whatever it is. But I want to see how they play together first before making a decision on playing him going forward.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Elias, Keenan Allen or David Montgomery?
I'm gonna say Montgomery.
Montgomery. I'm gonna say Keenan Allen. I'm gonna take Keenan Allen.
He really has not been great outside of 2 weeks ago, I think, versus Indy. Um, he has just barely been playing. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw last game. He only played a quarter of the snaps,
He did.
and I
He
mean,
did.
granted, they were up a lot on Minnesota, but Trey Harris, I think, played like 90% of snaps, took all of Keenan Allen's snaps. It made absolutely no sense. I was sitting there like, what the hell is going on? I have Keenan Allen in two of my leagues, but I'm sitting him in one of them.
Okay.
I'm forced to play him in another. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit Keenan Allen until he proves he can put up another big game.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Start two: Gadsden, Lad McConkey, Chase Brown, or BTJ.
I think I'm gonna go with Gadsden in BTJ.
I'm gonna go BTJ and Chase Brown.
Okay.
Valentino, start BTJ or Booty.
Crazy. This is a question. Um,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. Hmm, That's tough. I think I'm gonna go with BTJ, and that's just because of the matchup. Like
Okay.
Patriots have a really tough matchup with the Falcons defense today. So
I'm gonna go BTJ, and that's also given the argument that Travis Hunter's out.
that too. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep. KJ, pick two: Cook, Manungai, or Tracy. Oh, we know where we're
I don't
going.
think you can't bench Cook, and I already ranked him earlier. I'm gonna go Cook him another guy.
Yeah, Manungai for me and Cook as well. Travion Henderson or Stephon Diggs?
Hopefully Henderson. I'm gonna go with Henderson.
Okay. I'm gonna go Henderson as well. Uh, Bam Knight or Khalil Shakir?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go Shakir actually.
Yeah, you're gonna go with Shakir?
I think so.
Should I go with Shakir myself? I think
Up
so.
to you.
I think I'll go with Shakir. I'll go with Shakir.
Can never be happy
Uh
with picking Bam Knight, no matter who it is against.
true. True. Noodle plug. Start Debo or Henderson. Both Terry and Ramondre is
uh,
out.
you said Debo or Henderson?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of in a spot that I'm in right now. I'm like, do I start Debo or Hunt? Like that's like kind of the same scenario. I really don't know. Right now I have Hunt in there, so maybe I'll go with Henderson, I think. But
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
expecting both guys to give you like 15.
I'm gonna take. I will actually take Debo.
Okay. That's not a bad choice.
Hey, I
It's
don't think
tough.
I.
That's actually a
Yeah, I
really
don't
tough
think.
one.
I don't think
That's how I
both will
feel
have
right
bad
now.
game. I don't think
No,
both will
neither
have
do
bad
I.
games. Let's see, Jason, Monty, Kenneth Walker, or Charbonnet. We just need one.
Monty
Colin,
K9 or
appreciate the follow.
Charbonnet. I think I will go with Monty, actually.
I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker, K9.
Okay. It's one of those two.
Colin asked a question. He also followed, which means we got to answer that question. Jalen
Okay.
Warren or George Pickens? Pittsburgh Magic.
Oh, I think you gotta go with Pickens. I mean, Warren's been playing good too, but I can't sit Pickens.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Pickens as well. I think there's more upside as well with Pickens.
Oh, 100%.
Uh, Michael, start Kamara or Montgomery?
I'm gonna say Montgomery, man. Kamara's been
You're
not
all in on
great.
Montgomery
Like,
today.
well, against some of the names that I've been hearing, yeah, I guess. But in all honesty, I think the Lions are going to blow out the Vikings, and it might just mean more carries for Montgomery later on in the game.
Okay.
But also, man, you know how like big I was on Kamara, like
Yeah, yeah.
making a trade for him at the trade deadline in fantasy, and I didn't end up making any trades, luckily, but he just hasn't been good. I thought he was gonna, slowly come back to us a little bit, and he just hasn't.
12 points in the last for 2 games, so not the
Not good.
greatest. 30 points in the last 4 games. Not what you
I
want to
mean, I
see.
mean, during those 4 games, he probably has like 35 carries. Like it's so
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous. Give him the ball. Give him the ball, man.
Yeah. He needs the ball. You would think he would get more snaps with Kendra Miller out for the season. And that just
Right.
hasn't been the case.
Right.
Braden, appreciate the follow. Wandale Robinson or T. Higgins? That's his question.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Wandale Robinson, but it's kind of close. They might both find the end zone today, but I'm gonna give a slight lean to Wandale, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna also lean Wandale as well.
Okay.
Drake May or Jaden Daniels? This
Ooh.
is yeah, this is actually a good question. I'm trying to figure out who wrote it, but my thing is not loading. But someone asked anyways, and I'll
I don't
figure out
think
who
you
it is.
can I don't think you can sit Drake May right now. So I'm gonna go with him. I think it's gonna be a tough matchup with the Falcons defense, but he's able to run. That's always a plus. So can Daniels, but
Yep.
you know, it's another scenario. Like I want to see. Well, if you don't have any other option, you have to go with Daniels. But if you have a better option, like Drake May, for example,
Yeah.
see how Jaden Daniels, plays when he comes back. You're expecting him to be
Yeah. Yeah.
good, but you never know. He's also without his top target. So
True. I'm going Drake May as well. How about this rider, Drake May or Daniel Jones?
I'm gonna go Drake May again.
Okay. Okay. And then Andrew gave us a follow. He asked a question: Stafford or Jaden Daniels?
Stafford or Jaden Daniels. I might go JD5 here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go JD5 here.
I think I'm gonna go JD5 here as well.
Okay. I didn't even realize we had a question from the Stephen Grise. I am so sorry for not seeing on YouTube. Again, guys, your questions go live on our YouTube right away once you send us a message. I don't know why I didn't see it. I didn't even get a notification. But anyway, Stephen Grise says, "Good morning. Good morning.
More.
Need help picking my second running back spot and my second flex spot in a full PPR matchup this week. Deciding between Bam Knight, always a question with him, Rico Dowdle, Jordan Addison, Kenneth Walker, DJ Moore, and Romeo Dobbs."
I'm gonna go with Dowdle and K9. I think you can't sit Dowdle right now. He's, obviously had those two phenomenal games, but I saw reports that he's gonna get majority of the carries this week. And I don't know about going forward, but at least this week. So I mean he's playing against he's playing against the Packers, so how well they're gonna run the ball, I don't know, but I think you just have a lot more upside there than a lot of the guys you named here. And then Kenneth
Yep.
Walker, I just went with the next best player. And that's in my opinion, of course. But those are the two guys that I would go with.
Yeah, I agree. I actually agree on this take. Kenneth Walker, I think, has got to be a start. And Rico Dowdle, again, he's been playing lights out. We were questionable with
Hmm.
Chuba coming back, and he has not. He has not like been a guy that you can't trust. You can still trust him.
Right.
He's still putting up
Right.
points. So the only other guy I would think of is someone between Jordan Addison and Romeo Dobbs.
Hmm.
But I think for this week, I'm down for Kenneth Walker and Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
Jacob in the chat on YouTube as well. Again, guys, your questions go live right on YouTube right away. 12-man PPR start Travis Kelce or Wandale Robinson at the flex.
Oh, that's a great question. I think I'm gonna go with Wandale Robinson, but damn, Kelsey has upside this week, man. No,
A
I'm gonna
lot
go.
of
I'm
good upside.
gonna go with Kelsey this week. Actually, doesn't matter. It's not.
Yeah, I've been actually debating about this. This is actually a good question because I have this problem in one of my leagues because
Mm,
I'm not a person to start tight ends in my flex.
neither am I.
But It's not a bad. It's not bad. It's not bad if you have a good tight end who produces. And Wanda Robinson, I'm a guy that likes to start Robinson, but like you mentioned, Kelsey was so much upside against the Bills. I mean,
Yeah,
so much potential. His ceiling,
and he's
20 points,
he's
25
like
points.
he's like low key been back the past couple of weeks. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah, he has.
14 plus points 3 of the last 4 weeks. So
Yeah. He's put up 13 plus points. Yeah, like you said, 3 of the last 4, and then he had that 1 week against the Raiders, which he still put up 8 points, which honestly is still average for a tight end that we see. But he's a
yeah,
top 5 tight end right now. Z Smitty. Again, guys, questions are going in on YouTube. We prioritize YouTube questions. He's saying I have a roster spot open. A couple guys that are interesting on the waiver wire. Josh Downs, which I believe was your guy, right? No, maybe last week. Last week was your
no,
guy,
I think
waiver
it
wire
was a
guy.
couple weeks ago.
Kayshawn and Kayshawn Booty. Which would you rather have? He's leaning Downs. He also has a sub thing. Brashad Smith is also available. Potential boom bust guy, which I do agree on.
I'm gonna go with Booty. He's just been playing the best out of these three. It's not particularly close. I think he's like wide receiver 23 or 24.
Yeah.
Downs is in that like 38, 40 range, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say Booty, he's been great the last 3 games. Um, doesn't necessarily mean that he'll, keep it up for the rest of the
Yeah.
season, but I think if I had to pick one of these guys, it would definitely be him.
Yeah, Kayshawn Booty, I will agree with as well. My only concern with Booty though is he a touchdown dependent guy because he's gotten 4 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks, which has been somewhat the reason why he's gotten over double digit points. Does he not get into the end zone this week? Can he still be the guy to still trust? If he can still put up 13 to 16 points or plus without scoring a touchdown this week, I'm all in. I'm all in on it.
Yeah.
But which one would you rather have? I will again lean Booty as well. Andrew in the chat on YouTube. Again, guys, YouTube questions are more prioritized. Be sure to go on it, subscribe, like, do what you got to do. Hey, we got a lot of people on TikTok as well. Guys, get us to 12,000 likes, 13,000 likes. See if we can get there. Andrew, do I risk starting Brashad Smith over Quentin Johnston?
I would hope not. I don't really expect Brashard Smith to do anything, guys. I mean, I know he's like the backup now, but I think they're going to lean on Kareem Hunt a lot today. I can really see. I mean, I know I ranked him second earlier in the 5 guys that you gave me, but he could be far and away one. I can see him having 2+ touchdowns, in all honesty. I can see him running wild on the Bills. The Bills don't have a good run defense. Like, they're like a bottom 5 run defense in the league. So I can see him going off. In Brashard Smith, I don't really think he's going to be a factor at all. To how much do I think Quinn Johnston will be a factor? I don't know either, but I think it'll be way more than Brashard Smith. Maybe Brashard Smith gets a lucky touchdown, but in all honesty, he's not going to do much more than that. I think his ceiling is like 10 points.
Yeah, I think Brashad Smith is a boom bust type of guy, but also Quinn Johnson. I think there's more risk with Brashad Smith, but there's also
100%.
more reward though with Quinn Johnson.
Yeah.
Problem is Quinn Johnson, your floor is 0 points. We saw that last week. But your
Maybe.
ceiling could be 20, 25 points.
Right.
Now, Brashad Smith, again, your floor is maybe 1 point, but your ceiling's capped to maybe 13, 14, 15 points max. Max. And that's, again, expecting him to maybe get into the end zone or having Hunt somehow not producing.
Right.
So, good question though, Andrew. But yeah, so Gary, you're going with Brashad Smith, right? Can't go with him. Can't go with him. All right, back to TikTok. Some more questions on TikTok. Start one. Brashad Smith. He's coming back again. Pollard, Mason, or I can't read that last thing because someone just joined. So, but let's just start with Brashad Smith, Pollard, and Mason because.
Out of those 3, I would pick Pollard.
Yeah, I would also pick Pollard as well. Let's see. Let's see if my thing can work. There's so many questions coming in that it like freezes. Oh, this is a good one. Fry, Parker Washington, or Quinn Johnston?
I'm gonna go QJ.
QJ. Yeah, I'm gonna go QJ as well. I shine Laporta or Pitts?
Laporta.
Okay. Laporta, I agree with. Laporta as well. Passport, flex to start. Aaron Jones versus the Lions or Tajay Spears versus the Chargers?
That's a good question. Uh, I think I'm gonna go with Tajay Spears. I think.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go Tajay Spears too.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit more upside with him. Jordan Mason
Mhm.
also caps Aaron Jones a little bit. Gary, my question to you is we are going to close out the show very, very soon, but I did open some packs earlier.
Yep.
I did pull a green firework parallel.
Okay.
Wasn't anyone crazy, but it was a Mikael Williams
Okay.
numbered to 415. 415. I'll show the camera on TikTok as well. Question is, do we rip a pack live?
I think we should.
Think we should. All right. How about this, guys on TikTok? If we get to 12,000 likes, we'll rip a pack. We'll rip a pack. We'll rip a pack. And Gary, you'll be the honors to give me a number 1 through 4.
Okay.
But that's only if we get to 12,000 likes, guys. Only if we get to 12,000 likes. Jay Adams, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers, or Bam Knight?
I think I'm gonna go with Bourne.
Really?
Either him and Jacoby Myers, I think. Brock Bowers being back kind of worries me for Jacoby Myers. Mac Jones is playing, and he loves Bourne. So I think out of those three, I'll go with Kendrick Bourne.
I'm going to take Jacoby Myers on this one. Jacoby
Okay.
Myers for me. J.K. Dobbins or Woody Marks?
Oof. Um, I'm kind of nervous for Dobbins because, I mean, one, the matchup, but also RJ Harvey just came off with the best game of his career. Young career, of course, but best game of his career. I think he had 3 touchdowns last week. So kind of worries me to how much he's going to be a factor going forward. Um, but at the same time, I mean, I'm worried about the matchup for Woody Marks. Obviously, they're playing each other. But if I had to lean one, I think I'd go Dobbins. I think he's a more safe pick. I think if you're looking for a more boom bust guy, it's definitely Woody Marks. I mean, I think Woody Marks is a higher ceiling than J.K. Dobbins, but J.K. Dobbins gives you a more level play.
Yeah, I'm going to go more J.K. Dobbins on this one.
Yeah.
Caden, DK or Rome?
I'm going to go DK.
Yeah, I'm going to go DK as well. Sick, Keenan Allen or Jacoby Myers?
Oof. Two guys that I'm not high on this week. I think I'm going to go with Keenan Allen just because you have more upside there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. AP, start 2. Bam Knight, whoop-de-doo. Chris Olave and Travion Henderson.
Yeah, you can't say Chris Olave. He's been balling this whole season.
Yep.
And, I mean, Travion, we're hoping he can break out this week like we have since the season started.
Yeah, I think you can't go against sitting Olave, and Henderson's expected to have a breakout. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We're trying to get to 12,000 likes. Come on, let's get it there. B6, who wins this trade? I give Worthy and Diggs. I give Worthy and Diggs, and I get Hampton and Myers.
Oh, you win that once he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Amari and Hampton being out sucks and everything, but in the long run,
he's going to come back in a week or two.
Yeah, it should be in a week or two. He should be back. Huh?
I think next week, right?
Yeah, I think, but I would think that they would give maybe one more week just to make sure he's 100%.
Yeah, he's eligible next week. So yeah, I mean, it might be next week, but I would assume 2 weeks from now he'll be back.
Yep. Let's see. HR Rico or Wandell?
Oh, that's a good question too. I think I will go with Wandell Robinson.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with Rico. I'm gonna go. Actually, sorry, I thought you said Rico. I'm gonna go Rico.
No. Okay.
Guys,
yeah,
12,000 likes. We'll open this. Gary really wants it open, right, Gary?
I do.
You actually do, to be honest with you. You
I
actually
do.
want to see it live.
I do.
T-Bone, Flex One, Ferguson, Booty, or Sutton?
I'm gonna go with Sutton, I think.
Yeah, I think you can't bench Sutton.
Tough
Marvin
matchup
Mims is
though.
out
Really
too.
tough.
Yeah, it is a tough one. Charles, Genty, Tet, Pickens, or Booty?
Just one? Wow. Um,
Yeah, it's actually a
damn.
tough question. Picking just
The
one.
hell? You must have the best team in the world.
Oh, four-team
Uh,
league could be a four-team league.
who do the Raiders play again? Jacksonville.
Raiders play Jacksonville. Yeah.
I don't know. Who would you go?
Um, hmm, I would
Yeah,
go Genty.
exactly.
I would go
Would
Genty.
you?
I would go Gent.
Okay.
I had to take a second to remember the question because the question's already popped away.
I think I'll
I
go
would go
Genty as
Genty.
well.
Okay. Garfield, on YouTube, guys, on YouTube. Would you start Trevor Lawrence or Jacoby Brissett half PPR, and would you start AJ Barner or Don Kincaid?
I'm gonna go with T-Law and Kincaid.
Yeah. Maybe you could go swing AJ Barner, but Kincaid's got more upside with the matchup
He's
risk.
been balling too recently.
Yeah, he has been. He has been. He hasn't been doing too
He's
bad.
tight in
Actually,
10.
pulled a Kincaid card. Actually, pulled a
Nice.
Kincaid card earlier. I'll show you more of what we pulled after the show, guys. We are less than 1,000 away from getting 12,000. We are getting off very very soon. So if we don't get to 12,000, we can't rip it. So 12,000 likes, we rip a pack. Hit that like button. Let's go. Flacco, Flex Genty or BTJ?
Genty.
Really, it's a good question though. Travis Hunter's not
BTJ.
there.
BTJ.
Okay, I swung you to
BTJ.
BTJ. I'm gonna say Genty.
Okay. Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm sticking with BTJ.
Sorry, I had to. Isaac, Calvin Austin or Kamara PPR?
Calvin Austin.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go Calvin
You got
Austin.
more upside
Watch,
there, and
Kamara's
I'm
gonna
not
get
even
into the
kidding.
end zone. Kamara's gonna throw like 20 points this week,
Yeah,
and watch, it's
probably.
just gonna happen. Kaushik, appreciate the follow. Again, road to 12,000. We got another minute left before we rip a pack. If we don't get to 12,000, then we don't rip a pack. Let's see. Jay Welly, start one. Addison, Sutton, ETN, Henderson.
I'm gonna go with Henderson. You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Henderson as well. Majin Deep League Hero here. Booty or
Oh my God.
Troy Horton.
Troy Horton. Troy Horton. I'm gonna go with Booty. Pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Booty as well. Let's see. TG, do I go Bam Knight or Tracy at the flex? Well, we gave our rankings earlier. Bam Knight is at the bottom of our 5 between Henderson,
Yeah, pretty comfortably.
Hunt, Tracy, Bam Knight, and who am I missing?
Henderson.
Kamaran guy.
Kamaran guy. That's right. Yeah.
Bam Knight's on the bottom. Tracy was at 4 for us. So
yeah, there's a pretty big leap.
Tracy. Yeah, big leap. Angel Travion or Rico Dowdle?
I'm gonna go Travion, man. I hope I'm not screwing everybody here, but I'm making the same mistake you guys are.
I'm making the same mistake as well because I'm going Henderson in every league possible.
Me
Even
too.
Keon Coleman or David Montgomery? I wonder where you're gonna go here.
I think I'm actually gonna go Keon Coleman.
What the heck? Really?
Yeah, I think he might find the end zone today. That's maybe one of my
and David Montgomery's not. And David Montgomery's not.
He could. I actually hope he does because I have to start him in one of my leagues. He's like my RB1 in one of my leagues. So
yeah, I am gonna take him though. I will go against you.
Okay.
Wesley, start Bam or Kareem Hunt? Well, I can answer this for both of us. Kareem Hunt. He's ahead for us. JBG, flex Wandale or ETN?
Wandale.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Wandale as well. Brady, start Henderson or Dowdle? We already mentioned this. We're gonna go Henderson. Guys, I'm seeing you guys hit the like button, but I haven't seen 12 pop up on the 12,000 likes. So we're
close.
We gotta be so close. I don't know how close we are. We gotta be so. Huh?
Like 7 and change, 800 likes.
Is that how close we are?
I'm seeing 11.3. 700 more.
11.3. All right, so guys, we need 700 more likes, and Gary will get his wish of ripping a pack, which could easily happen. But if you guys don't hit the like button, Gary's gonna go home and cry. But actually, he's
I'm
already
already
home, so
home,
he's gonna go.
but I will cry.
Yeah, he will cry. He will cry if we don't see 12,000 likes. Kosh, Hunt, Jawan Jennings, Dowdle, please.
I'm going with Hunt.
You're not gonna go with Dowdle.
No, I'm going Hunt easily.
Okay. I will take Dowdle.
I actually really like Kareem Hunt this week. Now I think about it.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt's not a bad. It's not a bad start for Kareem Hunt.
I'm like
Kareem...
I'm thinking about those rankings right now, and I might put Kareem Hunt over Manungai. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that actually. Yeah.
Really, Kareem Hunt number 1
Yep.
to start this week between our running backs.
Out of those 5, yeah.
K9 or Bam Knight?
K9.
Yeah.
Stick of this name. Stick of this stupid name.
I'm telling you, this name pops up in almost every single question.
It is absolutely hilarious.
Last night I was live on TikTok, and before the show I was live on TikTok, and no matter what, there was always mad questions with Bam Knight. I just don't understand.
I'm pretty sure he was my RB of the week, so I mean I can't even be mad. Like, it's my fault, but it's like
he is your RB of the week.
Clown's name. It's hilarious.
He's oh man. Your start one, Rico, Bam Knight, or Kareem Hunt?
Oh my god. Kareem Hunt. I think we actually just answered that. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I'm going with Kareem Hunt there.
Yeah. Danny, should I go Diggs, DJ Moore, or Brock Bowers in my flex?
Gotta go Brock Bowers.
Yeah, I gotta go Brock. Guys, there's 50 people in this chat. If you guys hit what? 10 likes? 10 likes each, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I think 10 likes each, we'll get there.
Just to talk about that question, who are you starting at your tight end spot?
Tyler Warren, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, I would hope it's someone great because you're starting them over Bowers, technically.
All right, Danny. Who is your guy that you're starting at tight end?
Okay, good. Okay. That makes sense. He said Tyler Warren. I was just like wondering, it has to be somebody good because you're starting them over Bowers.
Man, I'm too good. I called it. I called the Tyler Warren.
Yeah, you did.
I'm telling you, Tyler Warren's like he's a must start every single week.
No, yeah, for sure. That was like one of the only, if not the only guy that I would like accept.
Jake Ferguson?
I mean, I'm not starting anybody over Brock Bowers at tight end, but if you have 2 tight ends going, then one of them has to be one of the
Travis
top guys,
Kelce?
of course. Yeah, again, one of them have to be the top guys.
Sorry, I'm just throwing some names that's coming to my head, you know?
Yeah, no.
AJ Barner?
That's great.
Sorry. Had to have a laugh.
Watch him get Gary. 2 touchdowns today.
No, please no. Gary, how many likes are we at for you? 11 point what?
I see 11.4.
Guys, 600 likes. We're not gonna see 600 likes. Hit 600
Guys, I could do that myself.
So we can open this pack. 600 likes. 600.
Guaranteed, there's a one of one rookie auto in there.
One of one rookie auto would be crazy.
Imagine you see a Shedeur.
What do you mean? It's a Shedeur right here.
Yeah, but
it's not an
auto. It
would
be nice to see a one of one auto. I would have to buy that from you.
Bro, Shedeur Sanders number to 100. So I realized it's a showcase showdown number to 100.
That's what it's called. Showcase showdown. Okay.
I have no comps to this. I haven't.
I'm not gonna lie. I tried looking it up. I couldn't find it either.
I couldn't find it. It's got to be worth some bags. And a Jackson Dart. And we pulled the Jackson Dart. Dart. But again, anyone spamming likes? Nobody's spamming likes, guys.
0.6. I see 200 like increase. Okay. 0.7. We're getting there.
Ooh, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. All right. Danny, should we roll Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt or Brashad Smith? Colin, appreciate the follow.
JCM.
Okay. Colin also asked a question. He gave us a follow. He asked a question. He's getting an answer. Kamara or Manungai?
Manungai, baby. Let's go.
Ooh,
bear down.
Manungai. You're going to go Manungai here. Evan Johnson, Debo, Troy Franklin this week, and then JCM or Perrine.
The Debo and JCM.
Yeah, I'm going to go Debo and JCM. Let's see. Any
Question on
more?
YouTube.
Oh, question on YouTube. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate you looking out.
Of
Jay
course.
Rogers need 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, and 1 flex. We're building his lineup today. We're building
Oh,
his lineup
wow.
today.
Okay.
Josh Jacobs, Rico Dowdle, Nico Collins, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Harrison, Troy Franklin, Travion Henderson.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go Jacobs and Henderson as your starting running backs.
Okay.
Our receivers, I think you have to go Collins and Sutton. I mean, I love Marv. Hmm. I think the guy you leave out is Troy Franklin. Or, sorry, you leave out two of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. I think you leave out Franklin and Marv. Okay.
Franklin and Marv. Um, I think I will agree with you on this one.
Unfortunately.
You're also leaving out Rico Dowdle,
Well,
which
no, because you have one flex too.
sorry. Okay, yeah,
Leave out
Josh
two of these
Jacobs.
guys, basically.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs, Rico Dowdle are my 2 picks for
Yeah.
running back. Nico Collins, Cortland Sutton are my 2 picks for wide receivers, and then Travion's my flex. But
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do too.
Nico, my only switch possibly would be a Marvin Harrison for Nico.
Yeah, I would think about that too.
Okay. Keith or McCarthy? Keith says Higgins or McCarthy at the superflex position.
Higgins and uh, I think I'm gonna go with
McCarthy
Higgins. I'm not gonna lie. I am not
with
gonna
a
lie.
throwing shoulder problem. Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Vinny, appreciate the flowers, guys. We're all right. So now we're at 4 flowers out of 5 for our
Oh,
live goal.
we reached 12K.
We did. All right, guys.
12.2.
One more flower, we hit our live goal. One more flower, we hit a live goal. Can we get dubs in the chat to open a pack? Can we get dubs in the chat? Gary, pick a number 1 through 4.
I think I'm gonna go with 3.
3. Oh man, I hate to break it to you, but the 3 is the pack that I wanted to keep until the end. So we're gonna rip it.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna rip it. I'll show it on camera. I don't have any way to point the camera anywhere else, so
No, yeah,
we're just
you're
gonna
good.
hold it up in the air. Can we get dubs in the chat? Period. Appreciate the follow. Two W's in the chat. We ripped the pack. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing that. I think we can just open. I think we can just open. All right, let's just open
There's one.
for the. And did we get one? I'm lagging.
You got one?
Bad. I'm lagging bad. 2 dubs in the chat, and we will.
It's
We will rip it.
hilarious.
I will tell you while we're waiting for the extra dub. I'll tell you what can be possibly in this pack. Let's see. Where is my score pack? I don't have the 2025, but I know it's a Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence dual auto.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Caden with a dub. Caden, I appreciate you giving a dub. All right, let's open it. Ooh, it opens very cleanly. Okay. Doing it in the air for both cameras, so.
Let's see some.
All right.
Shadur magic, baby.
Let's see. What do we got? We got nothing really, I don't think. But Alec Ayamanor on the rookie card. Oh, what a name. Damian Martinez on the rookie.
Oh, wow. Miami legend.
I haven't heard his name in a while. Haven't heard his name. Oh God, this is bad. Landon Jackson. Gary, what's going on? Oh, jeez. Landon Jackson. All right. Oh, no. Trying to peek, do a little peek.
The rest are probably base after this insert.
Yeah, I will not show that card just yet, but CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud. Again, just a base. Joe Milton.
There it is.
Joe Milton. Oh God, Gary. Gary, what's going on here? Tyler Lockett.
Must have picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I think you did. You picked one that I don't have to deal with later. Oh God, Jason Taylor.
Okay.
Jason Taylor. Gary, what's going on here? DeAndre Hopkins, D-Hop, Kansas City.
Oh.
Kansas City. Um, Robert Mathis.
Oh my God.
Gary, this might be the worst pack. I pulled today. Greg Dortch. Light the torch
Wow.
for the Dortch. Light the torch for the Dortch. All right. Celebrations. Okay. Okay. Jamar Chase.
Hey,
It's all right. It's like $1, $2. And on the throwbacks, this might have salvaged the pack.
got it.
Drake May on the throwbacks.
Oh, there you go. There's
Drake
your
May
boy.
on the throwbacks. I will sleeve this one up. This one's a sleeve and
Sure.
top load. Top load. Unfortunately, Gary, this was maybe one of the worst packs. But Drake May did very much salvage this pack.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one, it seems.
You picked a good one because I don't have to deal with
You know what
the
though?
sad.
That just means when you open them later on Whatnot, everybody who's in this live, go follow us on Whatnot, Sports Time HQ. If you're into sports cards, he now, like he mentioned, doesn't have to work with that shitty pack. So he's just gotta hope that there are autos in the rest. And go see what's in
No,
there
there's
on
got
our live.
also, guys. Let's not forget. We did pull a Jackson Dart and a Shador Sanders number 2/100, and Jackson Dart rookie card. Also a Mikael Williams number 2/415. I'll show more closer on the screen. Mikael Williams and the Shador Sanders on there.
Yes, sir.
But lastly, I can't forget we will be opening it this week. It is a jumbo mega box. 10 pack. Let's see. We're looking for there is 28 rookies, 11 parallels, including one numbered per box on average. That's pretty good. Pretty good odds. 11 parallels.
Yeah.
You're looking for ultra rare inserts, including top 100s, mystery rookies, and step ahead. It's the 3. But we got mystery rookies. On average, non-base cards are included approximately 3 in every pack. We get usually 4 in every pack. But yeah, we got numbered 100 to 1. There's a couple of those. Some zoned in primes, zoned in jerseys, NFL Prime, Ground Zero. Yeah. Sack Attack, first ballot. A lot of stuff in this box, but it will be happening later on this week. End off the show, Gary, real quick. Just quick answers. 25 Spears or Keyshawn Booty at the flex?
Booty.
Yeah, Booty as well. Mikael, start Devontae or DK?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Devontae.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Devontae as well. Mike, Ferguson, Addison, Bowers at the flex.
Bowers.
Okay. I believe that's all we got for questions. If I missed it, be sure to DM us. But that is going to do it for this week's show. Again, we are live for a while on YouTube, but also very much on TikTok. 2.5 hours on TikTok, guys. So again, be sure to follow us all over social media. We are live every single week, Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time now, and Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So be sure to go follow us all over social media at SportsTime HQ, more so on YouTube and of course on TikTok. I appreciate you all for following, appreciate you all for liking, subscribing, whatever you do, whichever platform you're watching from. Again, I'm your host, Fernando. I'm joined today by my great co-host, Gary. Go follow him all over social media at GDPix. Hey, he didn't get banned in the second half of the show on TikTok.
Must be the hood.
I'm telling you, it's the hood. It's the hood.
It actually might be.
But, I'm Fernando. I'm your host, Sports Time HQ, and we will see you all on Tuesday. Peace. Good luck, everyone, on your matchups as well. Thank you all for